Hi all, Hipper here. Now today is exciting times because I am going to max out my Tennant commander. And of course that's one of the British cruiser commanders. Now I know most of you voted to max out Mimbelli instead, and I was actually going to do that, but then I thought with the tier 7 British cruiser being available next month, I thought I would max out Tennant because I want to see how the Albemarle actually performs with a completely maxed out commander. Another thing is that this guy, I use him on 3 different cruisers, Exeter, Cheshire, and I will use him on Albemarle as well. So that's why maxing him, I will improve 3 ships and not just 1 with the Mimbelli, where I will improve Amalfi only, because that's the only Italian cruiser that I like. Alright, so let's get into it here. And as you know, upgrading a commander from Legendary 3 to Legendary 4 is really expensive. It costs 15 commendations, usually universal commendations. And in my case here, I only have 1 regular commendation, so I have to call for 14. And as you can see, the only thing I get is improved rudder by 2%. That's enough to usually lower the rudder by 0.2, 0.1 on most ships. So I'm hoping I'll get something good out of this here. And I'll show you the stats on Exeter and Cheshire after this. So now you can see rudder shift 7% up from -5%, so that's good. This guy is now as agile as we can make him. And obviously the incoming damage to the Citadel is also maxed at 10%. And I'm not really sure what I think about this perk, but I mean, it can't hurt. Alright, so have a look at the Exeter here before I went all the way to Legendary 4. This is Legendary 3. And we have a rudder shift of 3.6 seconds. And that's very good for tier 5. That's actually excellent for tier 5. This is the fastest rudder you can get at tier 5. And after we upgrade it to Legendary 4, we lose 0.1 second. And it might not seem like much, but you can feel it definitely. And these agile cruiser commanders are pretty much the only commanders where it makes sense to level them to Legendary 4. Alright, so if we jump to Cheshire here, you can see that the maneuverability here is 95 and the rudder shift is 2.4 at Legendary 3. And this is not the most agile cruiser at tier 6. Miyoko is just a little bit better, but it is still extremely fast rudder at tier 6. So at Legendary 4 we get 2.3 seconds rudder, which is even better. And again, it might not seem like much, but trust me, you will feel this in when you play cruisers, if you play them the agile way. Because you need to stack the rudder for this to have any meaning. Otherwise, don't go Legendary 4 on this guy. So that's it for this video here, and I'll take Exeter and Cheshire out in a few days to show you. But what I'm really excited about is Albemarle. That'll be available next month because the stats on that ship look pretty excellent, and I'll do a video on that next.